like the design is printed on, but it's actually stitched. That stitch is about 1/16 of the size of a stitch today, so it's super tiny. It's so small, in fact, that the little girls working in these factories would go blind from sitting in front of a magnifying glass for so long. You know, long hours. I'm sure it was probably poorly lit in that factory. Didn't do too well on the eyes. This is where we believe we get the term a blind stitch from. Fun little fact.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
But they had to shut down these factories. Child labor laws came into effect because, you know, gosh darn it, you can't have little girls going blind. That's not good. So, sad ending. I mean, they're beautiful. I could never do that.
Oh, that's a baby
It
bathtub.
would not cost me my eyesight. That mirror above the fireplace is an 1830s French Regency mirror.
Look at the top of
It's
it.
original to the home, probably the oldest mirror we have in the house. And up top on the mirror frame, you can see 2 cherubs. Cherubs are known to help keep us protected from any unwanted spirits that we can't see. So, they're looking down on us, making sure we're doing okay in this room. And I hope they're doing their job today. Honestly, you never know in this house, so we'll see.
What's going on behind the bed here with the, looks like a baptism thing back there? What do you call
like
that?
This?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I think it's just like part, like the back, like part of the canopy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why. Like somebody said, it looked like on a Mardi Gras like parade.
Well, I thought it was like where you see them open a curtain and do a baptism.
Oh yeah. No, it is. That is wall behind there.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
Now this medallion above the chandelier, in the middle you see 4 faces. Those are nuns. They point in the 4 cardinal directions of the home, keeping the house away from any unwanted guests.
Up there on that plate.
And then, coming down to the bottom of the chandelier, you see 4 more cherubs. They point in the corners of the room because it is said during the day, spirits lurk up top in the corners and then come down at night to haunt the living. So, they're making sure they stay in their designated corners. But they've had over 200 years of doing their job. They're tired. I understand. I get it. Because this is Chloe's favorite room. Do what?
They slip every once in a while.
Oh yeah, they're a little slack on job. They like to slip a little bit. This is Chloe's favorite room. There's a favorite spot in here. It's that chair over there in the corner. It's her favorite. Ghost Adventures did a filming here in 2014. They did a heat signature test and found her sitting in that chair. She's
Oh, yeah?
going to push people out of the way if you get too close. So, yeah. Some people, I was going to say,
look
see,
how
some people
short
like
the
to test
women
their
were.
limits. I'm staying way over here for a
Because
reason.
if Kayla wouldn't change
It
behind me,
hasn't
you'd be
happened
able
on
to
my
see
tour,
her.
so if you do want to stay over there,
You could make
I
it.
mean, you can see on the floor where the chairs could move.
Yes.
Just on one side.
And I do have to say, just last night, somebody heard knocking over there during my evening tour, and I was like, oh, maybe it's somebody on the outside, and they're like, no, like, in this room. And I heard it too, like, we all got quiet for 1 minute, and there was knocking, so, yes, yeah. So, some interesting things have been going on this weekend, I do have to say.
Did you hear it?
Now, this dressing screen over here is hand-stitched and blessed by French nuns, but it's kind of weird though, right, because it has these glass panels up top. Like, if I'm trying to get dressed, that is not helping me. That's because the average height for women back in the day was 4'4" to 4'6".
I told you that's why.
So, they were super small. I mean, Miss Sterling had about right
Yeah,
here.
this is a French woman right here, see?
Oh, could you not sit in the chair for me? Sorry. They're about 4'4" to 4'6", so they hit here. So they're covered. Even if you aren't covered here, that's okay. Because their priorities lie somewhere else. I don't know why. They're a little skewed. Because ankles were the major thing. You could not show them. That comes down to the floor for a reason. I like to think maybe this is a little raised up because, yeah, ankles. Big no-no. Again, priorities were skewed, but you know. Now, I'm sure y'all came in thinking, like, this is the cutest child's bathtub. Yeah, no, full-grown woman's bathtub.
Really?
Yeah, somebody can sit in here comfortably. I mean, if they're 4'4" to 4'6", it makes sense. It still blows my mind, honestly, and I've been working here since June. And a lot of people ask, like, oh, did they, like, hop up in this? It's like, no. They would have taken it off the stand, put it in front of the fireplace or something, like heated the water, poured in, you know? So, yeah, full-grown woman's
And the
bathtub.
aluminum would have kept it warm. That makes
Just
sense.
let that sink in for a minute. Let's see. Now, take pictures, look around. Whenever you all are done, we're going to head back out into the foyer.
Who's this picture of? Is that one of the children?
So, actually, we do not know who that is. That was put in here, I think, by one of the owners. The really cool thing about that portrait is that the bottom half like neck down is a girl and the head is a boy. Because back in the day, children did not have their portraits taken because they were too hyper, too anxious to sit still for that long. So down in New Orleans, they would paint little boy-girl models, paint the body of the child, and then come up here to the plantation and paint the head of the child of the home. Wow. We know that's a boy because he has rosy cheeks. Most boys are often found outside with their father, while the girls run here with their mother, learning how to become a proper lady. So girls had porcelain white skin, while the boys had that reddish tint from the sun.
This is a deed to the place.
And yeah, again, we don't know why he's painted like that. We don't know who
This
he
is the deed in the parish of
Maybe
Louisiana by Judge
back in the
Woodrow.
day, or since maybe boys did wear dresses, they could get away with it. Somebody said maybe it's a christening gown. So interesting history. It's weird. He's weird looking.
Elizabeth,
But yeah.
of the parish of Feliciana.
We don't know who that is either. That was put in by an owner. It is an old photo, but we just don't know who it is.
What's that? A notary?
Yes, yeah, that's
It looks like this is like the deed and a notarized document
Yes,
where they
so
purchased the
that's,
property.
Elizabeth Bradford, and then this is Judge Clark Woodruff's and Sarah Matilda's, I believe, wedding license.
Okay.
Wedding certificate. This is actually blown up big in the gift shop too.
Okay,
Yeah, it's really cool.
that's the actual one?
Yes.
Oh, really? Wow. Oh, that was their marriage license.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was donated by Judge Clark Woodruff's great granddaughter or something. I mean, a lot of greats,
I get the idea.
However many greats.
Great X-Powered squares.
Yeah. So I'm gonna